Before I get on to my topic, let me introduce myself. I have to introduce myself if you're gonna be listening to me for the next 10 minutes. My name is Lilia, and I'm a creative, smart girl. Or that's what I tell myself. Today, I want to talk to you about something very important to all of us, well-being. But not just any well-being, a new way of thinking about it. I would like to start my speech with a story. Once upon a time, in a small and busy town, there lived a girl named Alia. Alia was always rushing to eat to school, rushing to get her homework done. She never had time to play with her friends or watch TV like a normal kid. By the way, Alia is the total opposite of all of us in 2024. Nowadays, all us kids have our nose 2 inches away from a screen. Anyway, getting back to the story. Alia thought she was perfect. She didn't realize to be perfect, she needed to have a balanced life. One day, when Alia was rushing to do her homework, her grandmother told her, Alia, you need to slow down and take care of yourself. What do you mean, Grandma? I am very healthy, she told her grandmother. Think about it, her grandmother said wisely. Alia started thinking about what her grandmother had said, and that's when she discovered the real meaning of well being. Our generation is not healthy. I know that our parents are always blabbering about our health, but truly, they're just trying to look out for us. Do you realize when you're really into a series on Netflix, you say, one more episode please? That one episode turns into another, then another. Then a whole 3 hours is gone by. Then, when you head to bed, the time is 1 o'clock. You wake up by 7 o'clock to get ready for school, you only get 6 hours of sleep. An adult needs at least 8 hours of sleep, and children need at least 10 hours of sleep. And if you somehow forget to set your alarm clock, you wake up even later, then your school bus comes, then you skip your breakfast. Which brings me over to my next point, skipping meals. Skipping meals is no small deal. A few kids willingly skip meals and call it dieting. But me, I'm just here trying to manage eating my greasy burgers and extra cheese pizzas. I don't eat it every day, only monthly once or twice. That's not bad, right? Or is it? Okay, I can go on and on about food, but what I'm trying to say is that skipping meals can lead to mood swings, low energy levels, and disordered eating patterns. So, the best way to get slimmer is by working out and eating healthier, not by skipping meals. Let me ask you a question. Do you have unhealthy eating habits? Think about it. Do you remember all those chocolates you gobbled up when your mom was looking? Well, all that chocolate is really high in sugar and saturated fat. I'm not saying stop eating chocolate. The best you can do is limit it to a small piece a day. Let's move on. Physical activity, I'm sure you've heard of it. You know those couch potato Sundays? Well, that's not gonna work anymore. You could help clean the house, move a bit to your favorite song, or go on a swim. All these are fun and physical activity. At this age, you don't have to do intense workouts, just simple activities will do you wonders. Here's a fact. Physical activity gives you better flexibility and joint health. Now, when you do physical activity, you get thirsty and you might drink some soda, right? You know that soda is really bad for you, but still you drink it to quench your thirst. Truly, your body is begging you to drink some normal water instead of soda, as it is really unhealthy. An average person should drink at least 2 to 3 liters of water every day. If you go to school, bring a 1 liter water bottle to school. You still don't understand the real meaning of well-being? Let me explain it in an artistic way. Well-being is like painting a picture. The colors depend on your character. For example, yellow. It means that you're happy and bright. But if you're a bit sad or glum, maybe grey would suit. Now, what color am I? I would say that I am the color black because when you mix all the colors together, what color do you get? Black, right? I'm a mixture of happiness, joy, sadness, anger, all the emotions you can think of. Now, well-being is not only about physical health, but mental health too. Mental health depends on how we think, the way we feel, the way we act. Now, let me tell you a tip that you can do when you're stressed, angry, sad, or in pain. Sit on a chair. Make sure that your feet are touching the ground. Close your eyes and think about all the happy moments in your life. It could be a birthday, or an achievement. It could be anything. Take slow, deep breaths. Open your eyes. Do you feel more relaxed now? I hope so, yes. Every day before I head to bed, I get my diary and write a few things that I was grateful for about that day. I really hope that you all are grateful for the food you eat, the roof you live under, the clothes you wear. You have a lot of things that a lot of people don't have, so be really happy and grateful for it. Not only practicing gratitude is good for our mental health, but also being kind to ourselves. This separates us into two categories: self compassion and forgiveness. Self compassion. You need to treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would do for yourself. You treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would do for a friend. You need to love yourself for just the way you are. Forgiveness. Let go of past mistakes. Learn from the mistake, then move on, forgiving yourself. Everyone needs to be kind to themselves. Don't resent yourself for the way you look, the way you feel, or even the way you talk. These are the things that make you you, and you are perfect just the way you are. Let's take a moment to reflect on everything we've talked about today. Well being is like a delicate balance, and it involves more than just physical health, but mental health too. Now, let me tell you a real life example that might resonate with you. There's a famous story about a man named Steve Jobs. He was incredibly successful and driven, but he learned the hard way that well-being is not only about physical. But he learned the hard way that well-being is not only about achieving great things, but about how you take care of yourself along the way. Towards the end of his life, he spoke about the importance of being present, valuing relationships, and not taking good health for granted. His journey reminds us that no matter how successful or busy we get, it's crucial to take care of our physical and mental health. Now, compare a day where you've only had screen time and junk food. Compare that with a day where you've been active and eaten nutritious food. The difference is palpable, isn't it? This is your body and mind telling you that well-being is not only a concept but a daily practice. Remember the story of Arya? She thought she had everything under control until she took a step back and listened to her grandmother, that she realized the importance of balance. Now, let's make a commitment. Let's promise to take care of ourselves, not just in the big moments, but in the little ones too. When you feel overwhelmed with homework, take a break and do something that makes you happy. When you're tempted to skip a meal or reach for that sugary soda, choose something that nourishes your body. And finally, be kind to yourself. Embrace your imperfections and remember that each day is a new chance to start a healthy and balanced life. In conclusion, well-being is your personal masterpiece. You are the artist and every choice you make adds a brushstroke to your painting. Make each stroke count and remember that the most beautiful paintings are the ones made with love, care, and balance.